This is another guy I want to spend quite a bit of time on. So next up is Riley. Quick, right-handed pitcher. He's 24th by consensus out of Alabama. So another SEC guy here, right? Different frame to everybody else that we've talked about. 6'6", 260. And so let's talk about his numbers a little bit. Just different from everyone. This is absolutely a drop off in terms of like collegiate performance, right? So 62 innings for Bama. He is also coming off a Tommy John the previous year. He was the other guy. Thank you for calling that out. 3.92 ERA this year, 3.49 FIP. So more middling performance, right? Certainly less dominant. 25.9% strikeout rate, 8.9% walk rate. Has had challenges with consistent strike throwing and walks in the past. I mean, there's just more moving parts. If you're 6'5", 6'6", 260, and this is more of a like sinker fastball type of profile, which is maybe like less in fashion as a like primary fastball. And so I don't think that he necessarily fits a lot of the teams that we talk about, and I'll be really interested to see where he ends up. I guess my question is, do you ding him significantly for slightly lessened performance? I mean, I guess that's answered by his draft board question, but given that he was coming back from surgery this year, how much kind of leeway do you give him in reestablishing the strike throwing and having an increased walk rate and all of that stuff?
I think quite a bit, right? I mean, it takes a while to come back. He did, and he came back quick. His pitches move a ton, right? That's kind of
Yeah,
his thing. Like,
yep.
The command's not there, but there's a lot of movement. His name, like his profile, is one that intrigues me maybe more than some other names even above that we've talked about. Now, does he make sense at 16? I don't necessarily know that. But what do we know about the Twins? They've had a very good relationship with Alabama.
Sure.
They've drafted multiple pitchers from Alabama. They're going to have a really good idea based on what the Alabama coach staff thinks. And he would be the type of high ceiling guy that because I think there is. I think there's certainly ceiling there when he's already almost touching 100. Slider, curveball, changeup, big body, durable body. How's the arm? He's coming back from the injury.
Yeah.
Like I think it's at least worth talking about, knowing that they have the pick in the comp round, even though that's not the way they typically go. It'll be backwards. But I'm just very curious to see how the board plays out, because we haven't talked about a name yet that we obviously know is going to go higher. And so does that push quick down where the comp round makes more sense? Because right, it's all going to be, someone's going to go first, someone's going to go second. I think we've established we've established 5 of the top 6.
Yep.
Quick 7. Fair?
Yep, I think so.
And so where does that 7th happen? So on a whole, probably doesn't fit how the Twins typically draft. But like you said, if you have a little bit more ability to start with, what can we do with that?
Yep. And I'm hearing people listening to this screaming, "Where is Gage Wood?" We are gonna get to Gage. We'll get to Gage Wood. We're gonna reserve a good amount of time for him, but we've got 2 more names to talk through. First,